Hey everybody, it's Nicole coming at you with another DIY for fall. This one is going to be some DIY wood slice ornaments that cost me nothing. I actually got this branch out of my yard. It was knocked down or blown down, should I say, from a storm that we had here recently. So I decided to make my own wood slices. So I'm actually using a power tool, y'all. So if I can do it, you can do it. But anyway, I'm just slicing this down. You know, these wood slices can get to be expensive. I know Dollar Tree sells them, but with this, you can make as many as you want, as thick or as thin as you want. So think about that. If you have access to a nice little power tool and some fallen branches, go knock yourself out, honey. Make some wood slices. But anyway, we're going to be making some ornaments for fall, to go in a fall tree, or you could put these on some string and create a garland, or you could use them as two-tiered or three-tiered tray decor, or put them in a bowl and use them, just to display or whatever. But yeah, you can do a whole lot of stuff with these wood slices. So I'm just going to create a few fall ornaments because that was the first thing I thought about when I saw this branch in the yard. So here I'm just slicing them down, being careful to protect myself and things like that. So make sure you do that if you use power tools. Okay, so right here I'm just using my little knockoff Dremel tool that I got on clearance from Walmart, and I'm just putting in some holes so that I can hang these once I get through embellishing them and stuff like that. And I didn't bother to take the bark off or anything because I love that rustic look. Even though I'm over the farmhouse thing, this is just something fun to do and create for yourself or to give as gifts. Well, right here we're going to be using some rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree. I've had these in my stash for a while, and I had a few that were kind of cool. Some were fall themed, some were just regular old rub-on transfers like these. And so this one has sort of a laurel, I think it's a laurel leaf wreath image, and so I'm going to use that to frame out a monogram or initial or whatever you want to call it. And I thought this was really nice to kind of amp up the rustic part of this, make it sort of, I don't know, I won't say rustic glam, but I don't know what the term is. But anyway, dress up this rustic piece of wood, give it a little class. But anyway, I'm just rubbing this on, and I'm using a popsicle stick. You could use like the little Dollar Tree Cricut tool or whatever, but I just like the popsicle stick. And there is our wreath rub-on. And so now I'm just gonna find my initial and use that. But you could make a few of these for, like, say, a neighbor or hostess gift and give them a set, with their the initial from their last name or something. I mean, you can get really creative. Like I said, I give you the roadmap. It's up to you, whichever way you want to take, whatever direction you want to go. So anyway, I used N for my name, the beginning of my name. And so, yeah, I love how that looks. It's simple, but kind of elegant. So that's what I was going for. So I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side, because if you do hang it, there's a chance that you'll see both sides or whatever. So I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. And yeah. Okay, so with the other rub-on transfer, I had these fall leaves, and I'm just cutting out this leaf here. I love the orange and sort of dark browns and stuff, sort of that moody element that's really popular now that everybody's doing, and I love it. I kind of, a couple years ago, I kind of did this sort of look for my fall decor, and these would have been perfect at the time, but I don't even think they had these rub-on transfers at that time. But anyway, I love that look. This year I'm not kind of going for that, but I did want to use these just to show you what you could do with these wood slices. And if you're you don't have any that you can make yourself, like I said earlier, Dollar Tree has these. Also, Hobby Lobby and Michael's. I mean, you can find wood slices pretty much everywhere now in the craft stores. So you don't have to make your own, but if you can, do it and save you some coins. But yeah, here I am again rubbing this on, and it came off beautifully. I love how this looked. And I actually did the same thing with this one. I put another leaf on the other side so that it'll be dual sided. Okay, so if you don't want to do the rub on transfers, here are a couple more alternatives. Here I'm using some stickers, again from Dollar Tree. And these are the sunflower stickers that they had. And I'm just kind of trimming off that white little area around the leaf, so it'll be sort of as though it's painted on or, rubbed on or whatever. Just trimmed it up. So don't be afraid to, adjust things accordingly. You know what I mean? If you need be, or if need be, when you're creating your DIYs and stuff like that, you know, feel free to cut and adjust and do what you need to do to make them look how you want them to look. And that was quick, simple, and easy. And if you want to, you can put a layer of Mod Podge on to seal it in, but I haven't had any problems. They're still there. So there are the three that we just created. Now, where I cut this one, I thought it kind of looked like a pumpkin, but now that I'm looking at it, it looks like an onion. But anyway, I'm going to paint this. I'm painting the stem brown. And then I'm going to go in with some orange paint. I have two shades of orange. One was a little too bright, one's a little too dark. So I decided to mix the two. And then I'm going to add in a little bit of that brown paint to kind of give it a more earthy tone, I guess. And then paint it out and make it look like a pumpkin. And I like the fact that a part of the branch was there, like I said, to kind of give it that rustic pumpkin-y kind of look, but to me it looked like an onion when I just looked at it. But we're going to use the paint to kind of, give it that pumpkin effect, I guess. And this is a beautiful shade of orange once all the colors got mixed. So again, customize. If you don't have the perfect shade, don't be afraid to mix and blend colors together. Here, as you can see, I'm going in with the brown paint to kind of give it those indentions that a real pumpkin would have. And then I kind of went over it to kind of soften those lines. And yeah, simple as that. Really pretty. And again, you could do some of these for Christmas. Do some Christmas rub-ons or paint some of them in some fun Christmas colors or the colors that you decorate with for the holiday. Now, this one I really loved. This is sort of like a faux wood burning technique, and I love how these turned out. So I had some fall stamps that I had gotten on clearance because I am the clearance queen, and I got some of Tim Holtz's Distress Ink stamps, and that was the walnut stain color, or the color's called walnut stain. And so what I'm going to do is put that on the stamp and stamp it on the ornament or on the wood slice, and it looks like you've burned it with like the wood burning chemical or wood burning tool. And that was super easy, and it just took really nicely on there. I love how this turned out. I said I was going to try this on some larger pieces of wood and see how that works. I actually have the wood burning a pen where you draw or stencil your design and then use a heat tool. But I'm not a fan because it likes to bleed depending on what type of wood you use. So I'm going to try this alternative. But yeah, you can always find another way to get the look that you want. So this one, I'm going to do this little rose stamp if it focuses. And I'm going to use more of those Tim Holtz inks, and I'm gonna use the green and the I want to say it was raspberry something, but it was sort of a berry color or a red color. You don't have to just use the walnut stain or whatever. You can get creative and again use whatever colors you want to use. You can use markers or paint pens or whatever, but I wanted to see how this worked out. And it worked out beautifully. These would be like great party favors for like a fall wedding or an outdoor wedding. And you can like give these to your guests and stuff. So cute. I love it. Love how that looks. And on this one, I'm going to do the rows on both sides. Love that. Okay, here I'm gonna do a leaf. Again, I had a bunch of fall stamps in my stash that I had forgot about, honey. And again, I'm going in with some more of that Tim Holtz, or is it Ranger? Whatever. But it's some ink from I got from Hobby Lobby or whatever, and I'm just gonna go in with the ink on this stamp as well and put this leaf on here. And I think that's an oak leaf. Is that the oak? No, that's a maple leaf, I think. I don't know, but anyway, it's a leaf. And then I'm gonna stamp it on there, and that's that one. And you could like mix the colors, um, take a paintbrush and kind of mix the colors and just have different layers to it, give it some depth. Now here I'm gonna add some twine. I got this twine, oh gosh, on clearance from Michael's, oh gosh, probably about 4 years ago, and I have been just using this to death and still have some left over. I wrapped a piece of tape on the end to make it easier to thread through the ornament, and I'm just tying it off, and that's that twine gives it that nice little rustic element, for hanging. And again, like I said, you can make a bunch of these and string them up on that twine and make some beautiful garland for like a fireplace mantle. Oh my goodness, another storm's rolling up, y'all. Every evening we've had a storm come up. Of course, the heat of the day, that's when all the atmospheric stuff goes on, and we get these little storm pop-up storms in the during the summer, late summer, fall, and stuff like that. So if you hear thunder and all that good stuff, I'm sorry. But anyway, here's our little pumpkin one, and again, I'm tying it off so that I can hang it. And I love how these turned out. Really super easy, and they cost me nothing. They really did. And all the stuff I had in my stash and I found outside. So, yeah, if you have like a hubby who has a power tool, get him to cut it for you if you can find a branch or something, and put him to work. Give him a honeydew list and get him to slice you up some of these so you can, create your own decor, like I said, for, fall or Christmas or whatever season you want to decorate for. These would be great for that. So cute. Love this. And like I said, these would be great little gifts for like a wedding favor or something, or even a birthday. I mean, whatever you decide you want to do, like hostess gift. And I think here I was just adding more strings. So if you wanted to sort of spin around, um, so to speak, on your tree or wherever you may be hanging these, um, I'm just making two loops, and that's just a little trick to give, to help it, sort of kind of have some movement on your tree or wherever you may hang it. Yeah. And there we go. So, yeah, super nice. And here they are in my tree. I'm getting ready to decorate this tree. This is my black tree that I got from Hobby Lobby a few years ago. It's actually a Halloween tree, but I'm going to decorate it for fall. You've seen this before if you've been following me for a while. But I just wanted to show you how you can hang these in your tree and stage them up. But they are so cute and so easy to make. And like I said, if you don't have a fallen branch, you can buy these in any store, any craft store. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, tell me what you're doing for fall, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.